the Rush, Week 2 in Region 9 football. Let's go to the game of the week. Dixie hosting Lone Peak. This game wasn't very close last year. Lone Peak coming off a big win over Harriman in Week 1. Early first quarter, Brock Jones, Brigham Trowbridge deep and open all the way down to the 15-yard line. Dixie's defense would buckle down and hold them to a field goal. Lone Peak with the early 3-0 lead. Next series, Jones going deep again. This time, Caden Clemens will take it all the way down to the 30-yard line. Third down for Jones. This time, wings it down the middle. Ball is tipped, and look who's there. Matt Kitchen with the pick. Dixie's offense stifled once again. Tyson Fisher with a pretty good kick down to the 20-yard line. Punt is muffed, and the Flyers get on it. That's Stuart Segmiller with the recovery. Flyers ball.
Second here. Here comes the pressure. He looks over the top. Got a man. Touchdown.
Mike McGarry with the call. It's Nate Mahi giving the Flyers a 7-3 lead. Jones wanting to hoist again. This time to Caden Clemens for the diving catch. First down, but troubles once again in the red zone.
Fake into the line. Now goes up top. Intercepted by the Flyers at the 5.
Peyton Wilgar with the pick down to the 15-yard line. Lone Peak defense playing the game of where is Nyberg. The motion coming across the field gets them jumbled up. Nyberg splits through, catches the pass, and Dixie's got a 5-on-1 fast break.
The middle complete, inside, and he's wide open. He may go all the way. That's Hobbs Nyberg, and he will down to the 10-5. Touchdown Flyers.
Touchdown makes it 13-3 still in the first half. Jones brings him back down the field, and a couple of strikes to Trowbridge at about the 3-yard line, and then to Brinkerhoff for the first touchdown of the game, making the score 16-9. Dixie still with the lead. But next possession, Michael Daly unblocked around the left end, fumble. Lone Peak picks it up. We got a tie ball game at 16. But Barbin is feeling it. Pass complete to Nate Mahi for a first down. This time, Barbin to Hara. Look at the over-the-shoulder grab. First down at the 20-yard line. And that puts them in the Nyberg zone. Got a linebacker out-leveraged. He turns on the Jets, and no chance. His second score of the game puts the Flyers up 23-16. Lone Peak down 7, trying to battle back. Mason Wake, the big fella, getting up at the 50. Gets a first down, but then Lone Peak having some blindside issues. Tyson Fisher taking down Jones, not once, but twice. Barbin gets the ball back with the lead, goes up in the pocket and dishes wide open to Wyatt Forbes for the score. Flyers go up 30-16 in the third quarter. Lone Peak desperate to make something happen. Jones in the shotgun, fumble, and guess who's there? That's right, Tyson Fisher again in the backfield. Oh, and here we go again. Nyberg one-on-one in the slot, no safeties to help. Barbin with the loft. Nyberg comes down with it and wrestles his way into the end zone for his hat trick touchdown of the night. Dixie goes up 37-23. And then to put the game away, it's Barbin against zero coverage again to Peyton Hara. Catches a slant, does the rest. 44-30 is your final. Coach Stokes, how about your second-year quarterback?
Jacob's got a green light. We call it play in there, but Jacob's always got a green light to do what he wants, and he probably changes his play 10 to 15 times a game. He's incredible mentally. He's the best kid I've ever seen. So this kid's different. I mean, you get great high school quarterbacks, and then you get dudes that are just different, and he's one of those kind of kids. So
Barbin goes for 6 touchdowns. Dixie shocks the state, taking down Lone Peak and Springville in consecutive weeks. 19.5 yards per completion for the Flyers in this one. And how about the increased production of Peyton Hara, already outdoing himself in 2 games from what he did last year for the Flyers. What a weapon for Barbin going forward. Well, the biggest storyline in the Young Region season is the health of Panay Sewell. Head coach Carl Franke saying the Alabama O-line coach watched all of their prospects after one game and thought Panay performed better than any of them with just one arm. He will continue to play. Also, Nephi Sewell tweeting about the new number 2 at Desert Hills may be better than the old number 2. Well, that is high praise indeed. Desert Hills coming off a tough loss to Jordan, looking to rebound against Salem Hills. Sewell looking for Brock Perry early in the game on the wheel route. Perry would finish off the drive with a touchdown on the ground, and then later on in the second quarter, Sewell once again to Brock Perry, becoming one of his favorite receivers for another score. The young sophomore can pass it. He can run it as well. Breaks 2, 3, 4 tackles on his way into the end zone on this one. And Salem Hills struggled to get anything going on offense all night long. And how about the wheels on Colton Madsen? 54 yards. And Desert Hills runs away with this one, 56-10. Brock Perry went over 100 yards on the ground and 100 yards receiving. Desert Hills will play Mission Hills out of California next week. Tune into the Devin Dixon Show weekdays on ESPN 97.7 FM to hear all the latest on your favorite Region 9 team. Stats, analysis, and interviews with the coaches every week on the Devin Dixon Show. Well, Snow Canyon looking to stay hot against Ridgeline and avenge their loss from the playoffs last year. And look at this, Ryan Beathers, 57 yards, shot out of a cannon, takes advantage of some great blocking up front. And speaking of good blocking, Austin Staley from the shotgun, all the time in the world to find Brooks Sampson deep, and nobody's going to catch him. Another huge play as Snow Canyon extends the lead, and then later on, Nowatzki jumps the pass. Look at that T-step. Goes all the way back for the pick six. Snow Canyon wins 30-10. Ryan Beathers leads all rushers with 76 yards. Snow Canyon has a chance to start the season 3-0 for the first time since 2006. And how about their offense? Rushing for over 5 yards a carry. Only took 6 completions to get to 30 points. Region 9 goes 3-4 in Week 2, putting the region's winning percentage right at 500 after 2 weeks. Dixie, Snow Canyon, and Desert Hills are your victors. Well, let's grade them out, boys. Nolan Perry goes 4-2-1 in Week 2. Lawrence, the pigskin-picking robot from the Devin Dixon Show, goes 4-3. Andy Griffin goes 4-3 as well, and yours truly struggling goes 3-4. The semester grade so far looking like this. You want to listen to Perry and Griffin. Steer clear of Lawrence. He's had a programming issue, and you better just flip a coin as opposed to listening to me. Congratulations to Hobbs Nyberg, the Rush's Player of the Week in the region. 9 receptions, 197 yards, and 3 scores. It's been The Rush. We'll see you next week.